Hi Cancer, I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel Sun Moon Star Free Tarot. This reading is for the month of November and it is for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. I would just like to ask you to use your discernment whether this reading is for you, what messages are for you and what isn't for you. Take what you like from the reading, what you feel is for you, and discard of the rest. And also you can listen to your Moon, Rising and Venus signs to give you an all-rounder of messages. Basically, you can put them together. It's like pieces of a jigsaw basically. You might find that your Rising or your Moon, even your Venus, whatever, resonates with you more this month than your Sun sign did last month, etc. Whatever. But I'll just get straight into your reading then. So basically Cancer, where we've got the bat and the unicorn. And the bat is basically talking about, it signifies the ending of a chapter and for a new one to begin basically. Encouraging us now like to move on basically. And the unicorn is asking you to question yourself, asking yourself, what if Cancer? What if you let go and close this door and move on now like to something new? And the next card is working too hard. This is the Angel of Time. So it's like you're spending the biggest majority of your time working far too hard. Behind it is like the mechanics of a machine basically, the turning of clogs. Now like you're working yourself far too hard, and your unicorn, this is your guide, stepping in and saying, Cancer, what if you choose to like end this situation where you're working too hard and move on and like do something different basically? And then you've got the Imagine card, and the Imagine card talks about using your imagination basically. I'll read it out to you. The essential meanings is turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imaginary and feelings, creativity and illusions. It basically asks you, who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life that you want? And basically you have like the gift and the power to imagine the life that you would like to live basically. So if you can use your imagination, and the hummingbird talks about positive thought, you have got a deep knowing inside you. There's some sort of spiritual deep knowing inside you that you know that you can imagine and create the life that you would prefer to live, rather than working too hard or working yourself into the bone. And I'm hearing you've got Strange Valentine underneath. This could be about something else, but to me, with it being card 27, this talks about 2 add 7 when we bring it down to a single digit is 9. So this is you choosing to wrap something up, now bring something to a completion, an ending. And that is that bat. That's it. Death leading to rebirth, an ending of a situation for you to bring some new firm foundation into your life. But it all starts in your visualization, your imagination, for you to create a more harmonious life basically. And I'm feeling like with the hummingbird, love is strange and the deep knowing, even though you've got both, you've got like a deep knowing in your spiritual sense, and you've got the hummingbird, which is you trying to be the most positive that you can be. But at the same time, it's like a bit of a tower moment. It's a bit of a revelation. Now like it's like a tower moment to think of you changing like where you're working at the moment or something, I'm hearing. But it's time for you to let go. It's time for you to accept, adapt and adjust. That is the key words for the bat. accept, adapt and adjust. So basically I think that obviously your guides are basically just trying to say to you, you're working like far too hard and it's time for you to use your imagination to dream the life that you desire and visualise it into your life, now into your life through the hummingbird, through positive thought, and bring this to a completion, because there's a deep knowing that resides within you that this is what you deeply desire and feeling. So you've got balance at the bottom of the deck. So there's like, balance talks about maybe something has been unbalanced, maybe that's why you've been working far too hard. There's been something unbalanced in your work life or something unjust. There's people here that is not happy. There's someone who's probably doing more work than the other one. Basically is what I'm hearing. Angels and spirit guides, please give me 9 cards for the star sign of Cancer. We've got one. Oh, there you go. Workaholic. Again, Cancer. All your readings seem to be about work, don't they? So you've got workaholic, and you've got self-worth at the bottom, and impatience at the top. So like you're impatient to get your work done, I'm hearing. And maybe that's why now like love is strange is here. It's not so much about love, but it's like you're working far too hard. And love is strange, it's because you've got a love of the work that you're doing. Now like there's something where you just like work. I'm hearing that song, work, 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 work. Right, we need another, there we go, and the next one. Workaholic, then there's victim. So is there someone playing a victim or acting as if they're the victim? Playing up basically in the workplace. Tugging on heartstrings, I'm hearing. Playing the victim, it's a bit of like trickery. We've got impasse. So this is like being at an impasse. This is like the bat and choosing to basically let go and have a time where you basically close the chapter on working too hard and move forward into the life that you would imagine for yourself more. Doing something that basically is more harmonious for yourself. And something that you would probably, I don't know, there's like something that you would rather do more. And it's got something to do with basically communication and service to others, I'm feeling. Something to do with service. I'm not sure if it's service to self or service to others, but I'm feeling like it might be service to others and there's something to do with you in communication, I'm feeling. So angels and spirit guides, can I have another forgiveness? A wee baby here. Look, I said the victim and trickery, didn't I? Because the dinosaur was in here, or the dragon, sorry, the dragon. So this victim is like basically tricking people, rejection, tricking people because basically they probably think that they will be rejected if they speak their truth. So forgiveness, wisdom and grief. So this is like, forgiveness is like in your third eye area. Wisdom and grief is both from the heart. This may be like forgiving a child or someone, or it could be like this person who's playing the victim. You've got gossip here at the bottom of the deck. Top of the deck, service. Didn't I say that communication and like a job that you would like to go towards, well, there's service. So basically maybe you would like to care for other people, or you would like to be of service to other people, befriend people, older people, children, because we've got children here as well quite a lot. And you've got mysticism here. So mysticism could be like, maybe you've got like a connection to your guides, like with the unicorn up here. A deep known here that's like spirituality. The first card for your future, you've got abundance. Abundance, and someone's going to be gossiping about your abundance and your new creation that you will create for your life, Cancer. And instinct, this talks about your guides are guiding you to this place. So 2 more cards please for Cancer. 2 more cards please, angels and spirit guides for Cancer. Completion, and then you got trickery. So you have completed abundance, you've got abundance here, you've completed a time where people have been basically being like tricksters and manipulating, trickery. There you go. You've got service in the top of the deck and you've got recovery. So I'm feeling like this is telling you that you have completed this time with all this. There's something to do with this person is sitting by your graveside and their loved ones and spirits are surrounding them basically at this time. You've got trickery, grief, and you've got impasse. And then you've got completion, wisdom and victim. There could be something to do with the person who has completed their time on earth basically, that you are grieving for. Maybe someone has double crossed them, maybe somebody's double crossed them with the trickery and the impasse together. But basically you've got recovery and service and then impatience. So like you're impatient to get like a start on this new life for yourself basically. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm feeling for you, Cancer. At the bottom of the deck you've got the Ten of Pentacles, so this is We Are the World. This is you connecting with the world in a different way from what you were before basically. Angels and spirit guides, can I have 9 cards for Cancer? 9 cards, 3 for the past, 3 for the present, 3 for the future, the near future. 3 for Cancer's past, 3 for the present, and 3 for their near future. So workaholic, and you've got the 9 of Wands. This is exhaustion. So you're being a workaholic and it's exhausting you to the bone. You're working far too hard, and your unicorns, which is your spirit guides, is asking you to put an ending to this situation. And basically time for you to put working yourself to the bone in this workaholic to like an end basically. Definitely that's what I'm feeling. I'm going to move these over a wee bit so that we can make more space, Cancer. And fix this card up here. But yeah, so basically you've got workaholic, victim and impasse. And I'm going to read what the impasse card says in a wee minute, just to make sure that I'm picking up the correct meaning. But I'm just feeling like impasse is like being at a point where you're about to make a decision. So where are we? Impasse. Impasse, the path is obstructed and it's time to reroute. So this path is obstructed because you're working far too hard. It's time for you to surrender and basically see an opportunity and a change of direction to regroup and refocus. Sorry, I can't even speak right. Protection from harm. Your guardian angels are basically trying to protect you from harm, but basically, as well as that, I'm feeling like in the past, someone that you are currently grieving, I'm feeling like you know, or you're feeling that there's been trickery involved here over someone that you're grieving, and basically I'm feeling like this person, maybe somebody was trying to harm them. We've got victim, and we've got wisdom, and we've got completion. So, and then you've got forgiveness here. So it's like, basically, in the past, there has been a victim. Now there's wisdom. Wisdom is basically you coming the knowing, basically, and things like that, that, I don't know. Yeah. The wisdom is knowing, like I said, I just said that, didn't I? The wisdom is knowing the difference between a calculated risk and stupidity. Wisdom talks about maturity, tranquility and support. So basically you've got forgiveness, wisdom and grief. So I'm feeling like the wisdom to seek wise counsel, I'm hearing, and it talks about honouring yourself and being chosen or contributing, basically, or transformation. Basically, this is what it's saying. So, do I go with my heart or against it? Am I ready to live in leadership? So maybe this is like this victim person, be it yourself or someone else. Maybe the person who has felt like they've been a victim in the past of something that has happened in their life, they've basically had to like question themselves. What do I do? Do I go with it, or basically they're trying to honour themselves and basically seek wise counsel so that they can bring something to a completion, basically. So where are we? This exhaustion, and we've got the Death card, this is Scorpio season right now. So this is like transformation, this is death leading to rebirth, basically. Why is this victim card here? We've got 4 cards here. So victim, receptivity, this is the Queen of Cups. So this is yourself, a Cancer, Pisces or a Scorpio. We're in Scorpio season, receptivity. This is the Queen of Cups. So this could be yourself who was a victim or a water sign. We've got the 3 of Wands. So basically maybe this was like an innocent person, that child who is working basically hard to forgive something that is basically being exhausting to them, to the point where they felt like they couldn't go on experiencing, like trying to work themselves to the bone, basically. And the wisdom card, the wisdom was to basically seek wise counsel, because there's been something unharmonious, something that was making them feel like the ten of Cups reversed. It's like something really like, it could be like a dysfunctional family. It could be something that has happened where it's hurt someone to the point where it's caused them to feel like a disharmony within themselves, which could be like not feeling worthy, not having self-worth, and these kind of feelings. And they're choosing to go on an adventure. This is the Page of Pentacles. They're choosing a new opportunity and trying to begin a new life. So this could be you beginning to live a new life. Why is grief here for Cancer in the present moment? Why is grief here for Cancer in the present moment? Oh, I think that was totality there, which is the 5 of Wands. It was totality. So this is like the 5 of Wands in reversed. So like basically either you Cancer or someone around you who was grieving or who is grieving is basically choosing to collaborate with others. Now like they're using this present moment to find a way to compromise, and I'm feeling like they're not being, like the 5 of Wands would normally be like trying to get one step forward, now like forcing your way forward. I feel like they're using now like more like they're choosing to end the conflict now, like rather than forcing their way to keep battling to get forward. It's like they're choosing to surrender and like basically so they can stop the process of, I don't know, it's just like so they can find their inner peace, basically I'm feeling. So like they're not battling to get their way forward, basically, do you know what I mean? Now like every day is a battle. It's like they're choosing to compromise and basically decide to like look for a solution so that they can combat this grief that they feel within. And it's like we've got the 8 of Pentacles here, so it's like in the ordinariness of everyday daily working life, it wasn't working for them. So this is like them choosing every single day. I was doing the same thing day in, day out. This could be yourself, Cancer, and your work day in, day out, basically. Working too hard to get through every single day was just far too much, basically, for your body, your soul, now like to keep carrying on. And it was like basically like working yourself to the bone to this exhaustion feeling. And this victim is now got to a point where they're wanting to be this Queen of Cups now, so they're wanting to, maybe this could be yourself being choosing to like find the strength to be emotionally mature and try and be receptive to what you're feeling inside so that you can find support, or you are the person who's providing the support for this victim. I'm feeling. Why is abundance here for Cancer's future? Why is abundance here for Cancer's future? I'm looking at that card there and we've got like a man stuck in his head drinking, now like dwindling his money away, and then we've got like this young person who it looks like they're fishing for something out the stank, and out the stank is like this well of abundance, and it's for a new home, basically somewhere for them to start a new life, a new abundant life, a new 10 of Pentacles life. 10 of Pentacles now like building a family legacy where they can build a family, now like a happily family life, basically I'm hearing. So why is abundance here for Cancer? Abundance because I feel this is existence. Someone is trying to build a new life in the future, a new existence, where I'm hearing like basically before they might have been tricked out of being able to manifest this existence in their life. And then we've got the 7 of Cups. This is projections. This is someone projecting their energy onto you, Cancer, or someone else projecting onto you, and vice versa, do you know what I mean? It's something, there's a man here and there's like a child. this is someone tricking someone basically, and they tricked them out of them being able to manifest an abundant life in their future because of like trickery, projections, making them feel like, maybe they were making them feel like something was their choice when it wasn't a choice, it was took. I'm hearing with the trickery. Why is trickery? Oh, and I was just getting to trickery here. So like, it's got to the point where you've got the Nine of Swords and completion here. So someone has decided to bring a completion of a cycle where they're choosing to like put fear and anxiety behind them. A time of like sorrow and sadness, depression, grieving, victimhood. And it's time that I feel like they're choosing to, we've got the Three of Cups in reverse here. This is like someone realising that now, like, I don't know, there was something that was I'm feeling like this must be like someone is deciding to put an end to this cycle of their life. This is someone who's been grieving, sorrow, sadness, grey, dark days basically. Days blending into nights, nights blending into days, and just feeling a real emotional turmoil. Ten of Cups in reverse is like family, dysfunctional families, unhappiness and things. Then we've got the Three of Cups in reverse. This could be like a need to make amends and bring something to a completion and choose something else for themselves. Why is trickery here for Cancer? Why? Oh, the Seven of Pentacles. So basically, like I said, this was trickery. This person was tricked out of manifesting an abundant existence for the future. And there's trickery here. And the Seven of Pentacles is patience. So the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is basically like someone giving up and losing faith on their life because they were tricked out it basically. That's what I'm hearing. Then we've got like, with these cards here, I'm just going to use the top, middle and bottom like I've got with these. So, recovery. Cancer, I'm feeling like you or this person who you are connected with, who is in this reading, victim, is choosing to be the creator of their own life. They're choosing to take leadership, or you are choosing to take leadership over your life because you've been working too hard. They're choosing to make, this is the Four of Wands, this is someone deciding that I want a happy family foundation, now life for myself, and they're impatient to get there because we've got impatience here with the participation. So they're impatient to be an active participant basically in building their own secure foundation for their family. And then we've got service and we've got fundable and reversed. So this is on the top of the deck, they've got the Tower in reverse basically. The Tower in reversed, I don't know. It could be like something, I feel like there's been a service to someone. I feel like Spirit has basically stepped into service and chose to bring this tower crashing down because either you, Cancer, the victim, or whoever the victim is basically been trying their hardest, working too hard, and it's time for something to come to an end, for some new part of a life to begin. And this is like the Creator, which is the King of Wands. This is them creatively being an active participant in creating the life that they desire. A new home, a new foundation, a new desire for life, a new passion for life, basically. So, although this is quite a hard reading for people, or for whoever this is for, it looks like Spirit has stepped in, basically. Your spirit guides have stepped in and decided that it's time for this person to have a new life where they are being the creator and they're participating in their life now, whereas I feel like before, basically, maybe they were, I don't know, just in a real place of grief. And I don't know if I spoke about the impasse in this, like, Six of Swords. This talks about, like, moving on to, like, more peaceful times, peaceful waters, calmer waters, basically. I don't know if I did speak about that, but there, I just put that in there. So, there you go, Cancer. If you liked this video, or if it resonated with you in any way, like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to watch your other videos, and come back next month for your next readings. Bye.